guys, what's up? On this video, I'm gonna talk about this Wolf Predator build that I used in 2023. I pretty much like mainly this kind of playstyle that you guys are gonna see in these matches. And this was definitely one of my best and favorite builds to use in private games against good fightings because of how efficient it was. And it was a surprise for me because I kind of changed the usual meta parry combination that I would always use, which was downrange, medic, and large punch. And I traded for downrange, impenetrable, high advantage. And I never talk much about impenetrable, high advantage as being like top tier perks, but specifically for this class because it has 15 perk points, which is Wolf. Wolf is one of the few classes which I managed to make this build work because he has more perk points. With this build, by stacking Impenetrable and Advantage together, what you get in return of not having 4 Medicus and not be able to heal faster is that you get sort of like tankier than the usual. The fire team has to do more damage against you, so it is definitely noticeable. Like the fire team not just has to do more damage against you, but it's gonna be harder because of my playstyle. This playstyle that I came up with for this build is focused mainly on using the plasma pistol from the branches. I would just stay in the branches for like 90% of the match because high advantage decreases the damage of 25%, but that is only in the trees. So the predator cannot be staying in the ground. If you go to the ground, you know that perk's not gonna work. So it's only worth it if you're going to be playing mostly in the branches. Also in certain maps like Overgrow, which are more closed maps that have more trees to use. And then Impenetrable stacks with high advantage, which decreases damage from bullets by 20%. So that's going to go up to 45% damage reduction from bullets while you're standing in the branches. Downrange, so I can do more damage with my ranged weapons, which was the focus on this video. And it's harder for the fighting to deal with this scenario because it's not something that they are much used to. Usually the fighting is going to be used to predators coming up closer, either to use melee weapons or use ranged weapons up close. That's usually how they go. But in this build, I was just staying the branches the entire time and shooting them from with the plasma pistol. And back then this would work because the plasma pistol was better. It had more, not just having more clip on its magazine, it had 8 bullets which you could use before reloading. The damage was higher, and from long range, the spread from the pellets of the pistol they didn't spread out as much as now. So right now this build is not as efficient at all. Like back then this build was great, definitely great. The only thing that was missing was having a specialization like analytic or stalker, because then I would be able to get more damage. Because with assassin specialization, which I mean it's the best one that Wolf has for this build, I won't be able to get much this damage buff from assassin because when you're in the branches it's kind of hard for you to hit fighting from the back, which assassin is how you get the damage buff from assassin. Well, if I had an analytic, I just had to scan the fighting and I would be able to have 15% more damage with and then down range gonna give me 10% more. With Stalker, would it be even easier? Would it even be better? Because with Stalker, I would have been able to get like damage like during this entire moment that I'm in the branches. Because while moving the branch, while leaping and moving around, you don't lose stamina. So my stamina would be full the entire game. So Wolf Stalker with this build would have been definitely perfect. Whoever like that, whoever the best that I could have is this right here. Other classes that have Stalker or an Analytic, they don't have 15 perk points, so this combination would not work. For gear, I usually put like audio decoys or motion text, so it doesn't really matter because the focus on this playstyle is mainly always just like shooting the plasma pistol out from the branches. And it is a shame that this build doesn't work as well as before. I mean, you can still use the spare combination. You can still try to use the pistol from above. However, the damage is going to be much lower. It won't be as effective, you know. You can still like take more damage, endure more damage from the fighting, which if you are able to endure more damage, that gives you more time to get someone down and to secure a kill. However, the pistol doesn't do as much damage as it did back then. Like, I mean, the spread is going to be higher now. The damage is already lower, so like it's just not as efficient. The pistol works better like a shotgun now. It's better to just use it up close, but still, like I do enjoy like seeing how well I managed to get this kind of playstyle working with this build. So okay, I'm gonna speed it up. Oh yeah, I'm hearing my voice because I explained the build back then. Now for the match. Here it's a match against Gasp Thunderwolf. Oh, it's a ad from this new game. I'm gonna be playing Chronos. It's not. It looks cool. Okay, let's go. In this match, I'm playing against Gasp, Thunderwolf, Max, and Preto01. So 4 very good fighting players. Like we're talking about like something that doesn't have much. We only have like 4 top fighting players that can apply a lot of damage. So this perks come really in hand to be able to endure damage because I'm gonna have 4 guys that are really good at shooting the predator. So when you have like 10 many players shooting you, you can just get second in the press. Downrange medic and large bounce can assist me to recover fast, to heal, with medic hits. However, I noticed that every time I would come close to these guys, I was just getting second winded. Sure, I have 4 medic hits, I could heal faster, recover faster. However, every time I was going to encounter them and try to fight them, they were just easily out damaging me every single time. So this was like my solution for it. So I cloak, I use thermal. Back then also Wolf was better because the energy drain is not as much as right now. I start with a plasma caster shot, which I kind of missed there, but it's okay. I noticed that they are coming that way. I predicted like that the mission is gonna be like in this camp here. I'm spotting them right there, trying to shoot maybe a combi before going for the pistol. But with the combi it's a little bit harder to get it working. Yeah, I miss it, but now I go for the pistol. And I'm just moving around the branches, like shooting them from far. And they're still having trouble like tracking me and spotting me because sometimes the little branches and like it's gonna be harder to spot the predator from this far as it is like up close. I usually try to scan them so it gets easier because I just have to shoot like the red symbol. I got one down. I'm shooting him from above, just from above. Have to reload. It's okay. He's just about to die, and he's dead. And then I go for another one, and I feel like oh, 3 hits, 3 shots with the pistol, and the guy is down. And this is just with downrange pretty much. So I have 2 players down right at the start, trying to move around again, get from a different angle, try to secure yet another kill. And 2 kills. And if you were not for high advantage and impenetrable together, I would have been second winded. There is no way I would be able to endure so much damage. Like here I'm still attacking. Oh look at this, a third down. Like another player is down. And like this is something that like it only works with this build. Because it's only with this that you can stack like this much damage resistance, you know, to make something like this work. Because like this is not something that people would ever see in private games against a fighting like this, you know. Like 3 kills right at the start of the match without even having to heal. Like my full HP bar managed to endure enough damage to get like 3 players down and get 3 kills. Like this is something like really rare. Like, and I was like surprised at how well it could work. I can get like a little bit greedier. I can risk myself more because I can take more damage from the fighting, you know. And like 3 kills right at the start of the match. Not only I could take more damage, but the fighting had more trouble like applying this damage because of the positions that I'm like using, you know. And I'm just gonna go now for the last guy to prevent the reinforcements. Kind of like an easy win. I think next match is gonna be harder, but this one things just work so well into my favor. Like, and you see, it doesn't take as much pistol shots to down as it does now. Now it would take like 5, 6 pistol shots from above to get someone down like this. And I thought the combi, all with the pistol and he's done. I mean, I only go to the ground when there are like only 1 or 2 players. When there are like 40 players, I'm just gonna stay to the branch. It's only like in a situation like this, in which there's like, oh, it's only 1 guy calling to radio, then I can risk myself getting to the ground and like losing the damage reduction from high advantage. Here's another game. I usually always go for thermal vision right at the start of the match, so I don't have to use it again as I get close to the fighting, so they don't hear it. I use target isolation. I mean, they're gonna be like north, east, of course. I'm using thermal vision and moving around to see if there's maybe any indicative of where the mission is gonna be. And destroying the right there. Mission could be at this camp, but I think it's gonna be in the other one. I jump to this branch here and try to spot them from far to see if I can have like an idea where they're going. I see more AI in this camp, so I imagine the mission is gonna be in this one. Like, I think I already like spotted them moving towards this way. I go close to them. Yeah, I see one there. I threw the combi but miss. Started shooting the pistol from far. They managed to spot me. That was a nice spot. Go back to the branch. I spot one of them and try to focus fire on shooting that guy. I risk myself by getting here because I see that his HP is low. But I missed the shot, so I go back. Go back to the branch. I'm just waiting here at the mission area. They have to go. They have to come this way. So I'm gonna be trying to ambush them by waiting here. Trying to get more shots from far. I mean, since it's a projectile weapon, you have to time it well to be able to get hits. So it's a little trickier. Using at point blank can get like the hits easier. Using from far like this, it does take more skill with the aiming. I spot one there. Hit. But like, look, now they're spotting it better. They're just be able to fight against me better. But still, like, I managed to get someone down. And like, look at how slow my HP is going down in comparison to like other builds. Because I can just take more damage. I think this guy died already. Yeah, I managed to get a kill. I still have like almost half HP. So I can try to engage a little bit more. Because I need to take advantage of this. I don't have as much medikit. Ah, another one down. Another one is down, just with a few pistol shots, and he's almost dying. I switch branch, so I get like in a position where the other ones can shoot me, and that was 2 kills. Now I'm gonna go for a piggy. I was lucky to see a piggy that is farther away, so then like I won't have to heal up close. And I mean from a cap, if there was a pig up close to them, that would have been way too risky. But with this, it's great. I try to like use as much HP in fight possible, you know, because I only have 2 medikits, so I really only want to use my medikits when it's actually necessary. I'm usually gonna be trying to rely on more pigs. That's the weakness of this build. You don't have large punch, you don't have 4 medikits, you only have 2. You don't have medics, so you cannot heal fast. So that can be a problem. I spot these guys coming this way. I think that I might be able to finish them here before they go for radio. Yeah. Shooting them from there. He tries to hit me with a grenade, but he misses. The only thing is missing in this build, that's kind of like a weakness, is like only having 2 medikits, not be able to heal faster. So in case you go second, oh, another ad. I forget like there's stuff like this. Let me just skip this. Not if I go second wing, it can be risky. They can try to chase me. That's the weakness of this build. Oh, I see he's trying to count the radio, and I put him down. Now I can go to the ground since there are only a few players left. But yeah, only having 2 medikits can be a problem. Another thing, if I go second win, like Wolf doesn't have the most stamina in the game, so if they try to chase me, that can be a problem. I cannot heal faster because I don't have medic. And also not having specialization, which is going to increase the damage from my pistol shots from above, you know. I can get like damage buff like I did in the first match at the end, like when the guy was running for me. When I shot the combi and shot the pistol at his back, I got the damage buff from Assassin. However, in most of the time that I'm going to be shooting from the branches, I want to get the damage buff, so those like they are the weakness of this build. But as long as you play like this build was like so much fun for me. Like I felt like a predator because a unique game mechanic in this game is the whole pred core thing, like just using the branches. And I built this whole playstyle around just using the branches. And I use it like this combination of perks and playstyle and weapons to just to make it work very efficiently, you know. I see them moving right there, so I know the mission is gonna be at the southeast camp there. I try to like usually go for one plasma shot from far. Maybe I can get some splash damage on them. Then I go for moving close to apply my strategy. Here we're just trying to throw around, be sneaky, but they know that I'm here. I see one there. Ah, almost. I'm trying to get the combi throws from far. I think I managed to do it in another video, but in this video, in these matches here, not much. But it's good when you can get like a combi throw from the branch and then you follow with a pistol. You're gonna get someone down super fast. So. I spot one there. I'm scaring him to make it easier for me to shoot. Because I feel like when they have the red symbol on top of their heads, it just like helps me knowing where to aim, you know? Again, I just keep like going from branch to branch, find a new position to attack them. I take advantage now that they're having to deal with AI from the camp. And the good thing about Wolf is that since this was a class with high energy and the energy drain wasn't as bad as now, I wouldn't energy overload like as fast as before. Here I decided to risk myself getting close, but that's only because I saw him like further away from the others, you know. But here, yeah, I should have just jumped back to a branch. I'm going away now. But I'm still, oh, one of them managed to snipe me there, but see how much, like how little my HP went down from that. Now this time I only managed to get 1 kill before having to retreat to heal, which like I mean it just I think I put the like each match things got a little bit harder for me. The first match I managed to get 3 kills before having to heal. Second match I got 2 kills before having to heal. And again same approach. This one only got 1 kill. I'm searching for a piggy so I can get back to the action faster. Since I don't have medic, I can't just take a medikit and use it to heal super fast. In this occasion here, the best option is try to be lucky with the pig spawns. Oh, they're shooting me. But I managed to get the pig in time, like almost. That was close. If the guy had gotten me there, it would have been very bad for me. I see the guy there. And I think noticed that I saw him. Well, the other one is shooting me. Noticed that I was at that branch. Here I spot like a angle that could work for plasma. And also the plasma splash damage was better during 2023. It was before they nerfed the splash damage, so I mean, everything was just better for the Predator. The pistol, the plasma caster, the energy, you know. I think the only thing that remained the same that they didn't nerf was the combi, you know. Trying to destroy that. See, as soon as I leave the branches and go to the ground, they can my HP goes down much faster. Because then I don't have the high advantage damage reduction. I see one here. I don't think he realized that I knew he was there because of the scanning. Ah, another ad. And my videos are full of ads. Hey, skip it. Let's go. And he's down. Wait, let me go back. I spot him there. That's the good thing about scanning. It's like a wall hack. You can know their location. And I'm gonna get him down. Sure, it's risky to leave the branches, but from this angle that he's at, like, I don't have much of an option. I'm trying to just secure the skill now, and I will be able to do it. I just go to the branch. Nice. And I see the other one. I have to reload just 1 sec. Oh, they managed to revive him. The three of them are like there in this tunnel area. I got him down again. Go for the other one. I'm just following the red icon there on top of their heads, you know, to shoot them. I think that guy, they might go for revive. I just need to get 2 down now. And I'm gonna secure this kill. There are only 2 of them left, but I know where they are because I scanned them. And I just keep shooting them. They're having trouble because of how I'm moving the branches here. I'm moving the 3. They're having trouble applying damage. 1 is down. Only 1 left. I have little HP, but this little HP is like not the same as having little HP like without these 2 perks. I'm just like moving like crazy like that. I'm like 1 bullet away and I go second away and risky, like risky. That was close. I was risking myself because I like that guy must have been like just a few pistol shots from going down. But that was a very risky approach. But it kind of is gonna be working in the end, as you guys are gonna see here. Oh, he went after me actually. And he went down. Those 2 shots. Oh, he managed to revive the other player. Oh, this was like a nice approach. He tried to play aggressively. He hurt me healing up there, which was risky. It was risky to heal at that location, and the other one's down. Yeah, this was a very risky end here for me, because like I didn't want to go away to heal because I didn't want to lose track of this guy. So I ended up healing the mountain. They heard me, and one then tried to, after reviving, come to me to finish me off. And since I don't like in this rock, I won't have the high advantage damage reduction, and also like my HP is kind of low. He could have like killed me here. It could have been risky for me, you know, at this end. But I decided to risk it because there are only 2 players left. I wanted to secure it. If I had missed it here, maybe he would have been able to kill me because my HP was already going down. Then I go back to the branch and try to finish. Since my HP is this low, trying to finish the last player from the branch is the safest approach. And I'm gonna do 1 more shot, and he's down, and they're done, and I won. Like, these videos here, like these matches were so much fun for me. Like this kind of playstyle was something that I enjoyed a lot back then. Oh yeah, last one is Gas. Of course, I'm gonna give him a long claim. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying seeing these old games, like these matches in this kind of playstyle, and seeing like how much better Predator gameplay could be back in the day, you know. Before, oh, look at that piggy. I just shot him and it went flying up. Well, guys, see you in the next video.